Oh man.
Best quality in a player? That's a tough question. Decision making is really important. Just having that awareness of where you need to be when, depending on where your teammates are and depending on where you know the other team is. But that really comes from communication, so I'd probably have to say communication, because obviously your awareness and your teammates' awareness is all built on communication and saying what you're doing, where you're going, where they are, what they're doing, what's happening, and not just calling out like, this guy's weak here, that guy's weak there. So it's really important to communicate the right things, because that leads to your team having a higher level of awareness of what jobs need to be done in specific situations, and overall, as a team, what you all need to be doing or not doing, or where you need to be.
They're gonna get away. Dude, unbelievable. One shot on the middle camo, right there, right there.
He's one shot.
Thank God.
That was a little laggy, huh? My bad.
You didn't have anything, did you? I'm going up top. I can't do anything. I literally was blinded by the.
Well, I've seen better shots from Eric.
Let's cut him off. Let's cut him off.
Antonio.
I can get nest. Someone go loop. Go loop.
The Roy Hulk is good.
Where is it at?
I got real. I have real.
Wait, 2 shots.
Dude, I'm not gonna kill him. He's bottom center, guys. I'm trying to live.
We need to have guys on top guard in there. That was kind of careless, because Jason had died, so they had numbers. We should have been trying to play a little bit more defensively, and Eric went to a position kind of out in the open, obviously to try to finish a kill, but he also put himself in a position to be shot by multiple guys when they had numbers. So that's one of those situations where having positioning is so important, because he didn't necessarily need to leave Snipe there. I know he wanted to finish that kill, but maybe going S4 would have been better. And you never know, maybe if he stayed there, we would have spawned our teammates at Snipe Lift or something, which really prevents them from trying to have that setup. So there's a lot of things you could have done a little bit differently there, and it doesn't look like much, but it could have ended up being a lot. You don't really know.
Go dip. Bottom center, I couldn't finish. Yeah.
It's a really good call out
Let you know.
from Aiden.
Right, I spawned low. I'll finish this guy. I got one.
That's a ridiculous spawn, but that kind of call out, that's the type of small talk that I always try to make an example of, saying the difference between small talk and regular communication. Like, one shot, like, this guy's weak, like, you know, saying, like, when off our spawn, like, let's work together, like, making sure your teammate knows what you're going to do, or you say what you're doing after you spawn, and then he knows when he's spawning, this is what I'm doing. Just makes things so much easier to do, and it makes it so much, your team just has so much more teamwork in situations if you communicate and have small talk like that, which is really good to hear.
I got him. Blue's open. Alright, you're alone. Stay alive, Justin. Stay alive. I don't have any. He's rushing you, loop. I have camo. Oh my God, it's 22 right now.
I was waiting to see if anyone noticed that.
I'm not gonna shoot.
I died.
I'm gonna contest.
Just in my pushing nest. Pushing top mid, guys.
It's really unfortunate that he didn't contest that, but
that's 3 weak if you kill him. That's 3 dead if you kill him.
Eric also didn't really do a good job of communicating what he was doing there.
He's van.
I'm going to mute this for a second. If you guys paid attention, he got camo, and he said, oh my God, it's 22, but he didn't really tell the rest of our team that it was at 22. I'm not sure if they knew exactly when it was, so that maybe everyone will remember the next time. But also, he said, I'm not going to contest, but then he didn't really call anything out there. Obviously, it would have been good if he tried to slow it down and ask, like, when are we pushing, when are we going, because he wanted to get a kill, and ideally, in a perfect world, he'd get a kill, be a huge distraction, and everyone else can collapse and go in at the same time. And he didn't really tell his team when, like, everyone else was supposed to be pushing in there. He just kind of went for a guy, ended up getting him, but then the 3 guys all looked at him and melted him immediately, but no one knew, like, that was when they needed to be going in. So that could have been communicated and, like, coordinated in general so much better than it was. Which is usually what I do a lot of at tournaments, because some players have really excellent communication at, like, talking and like commanding people on what to be doing while they're shooting and playing at the same time. But a lot of people can't necessarily shoot and do that at the same time. It's totally different player to player. So I don't know. I just wanted to point out that huge difference, because a lot of people miss stuff like that, and it ends up being a huge deal for your own gameplay if you're trying to play to make sure that you have communication that is like that.
I can't do anything. I didn't think that rail was gonna be. There's 3 down there. Go. Let's go. Get yard. Get yard.
I spawned behind him. We can take it.
Actually, hey. Justin, I'm behind you as well. I'm behind you as well. Got him.
Good one, I'm watch out there.
Let's try and trip cap off this.
Dip?
Prius with rail and U-turn, last two.
Try to trip cap off this. We need to make sure we're giving them the spawns that we want them to give first. We don't have bottom center. We need kills.
And dip again, and dip.
At least we got camo for free somehow, though. I don't think they communicated it super well, but we got to take bottom middle here. They're getting like hotel or sniper ramp spawns for sure.
I'm going top garden. Can anyone pressure garden with me?
I'm getting bottom mid, I'm getting bottom mid.
I'm gonna die. I got killed by fucking Luke, dude. We need Luke.
I mean, that guy was on his own.
Nice job. That's fine. He stalled him.
I got another guy. No, he's one shot.
I'll taunt him.
Alright, lit Aiden.
I'm just camping here.
I'm trying.
Guys,
It's a really good jump. If you guys don't know that jump, by the way.
I got stuck somehow, I got stuck.
Flowers? Unbelievable. Top center and at Luke.
One shot shotty, absolute on soda series.
Two soda.
Oh, it's lagging. My bad. Try to not do that. Sometimes I move my mouse and forget to put it back over there. I don't know why that does it, but it does.
Blue truck. Two blue truck. I'm staying alive.
I'm coming looking truck.
They're definitely spawning up here now. They're probably going to be cafe ramp spawn, so there'll be another guy to the right.
I can't see hotel. I can't see hotel.
That's the guy ended up going to hotel. But we got a fresh 2, so we should be able to get total control off of this, because they're not in great positions. Dude, that was such a good play from Assault. What the hell? How do they forget that that guy's there, or play like he's not there?
They have rail, bottom U-turn, once we U-turn.
Here.
Leak U-turn.
It's literally like they don't know Eric is here. I don't understand.
I'm messed too.
Leak it, garden. I got 2.
I needed it.
I got 3.
It looks so easy.
One shot.
Got them all.
Well, that's hype. It's pretty easy to get kills when it looks like the other team is constantly looking at somebody else every time.
Another.
I let that.
I got 2.
Jesus.
I help on center. Oh.
Oh man, that sucks. He had it too. I mean, that was just a really good job from Eric of listening, is what that was. Obviously, he didn't have like the greatest position. He was kind of running around low, but it's shocking that the other team doesn't like clean him up quickly because he's in a poor position running around low with a BR. And because our other team is being so aggressive in the spots that the other team is trying to watch, we are trying to force our way through loop. We were trying to, I think we were contesting like top garden. Eric was able to push around and fly around low, and it looked like he had a perfect flank on each one of those guys because he was just listening really well.
I'm pushing nowhere.
I'm in yard.
You guys flowers, bottom dip. One shot bottom, cafe ramp on you,
And
Eric, what was the easiest overkill I've ever seen. I mean, it just looked like everyone. You got like 8 kills in a row, all on guys not looking at you. The first one, I think. That was pretty sick, yeah. No, it was good though.
What? Yeah, it was a pretty easy overkill. It almost turned into a fucking kill tag. Almost turned into an atrocity, actually.